I was like Detective Conan kasi I also had a folder of his pictures on my phone. And the crazy part is,
And I act like you're my
Really?
boyfriend. Yes.
Nakikita ko yung iba papaliguan, papapakainin.
Yes,
That's
that's
true.
right.
We're kind of like, uy, akin lang siya. Akin na yung photo cards na yan, di ba?
as if sa'yo talaga
Diba?
siya.
Yes, I
Para
relate
bang-
to that. Mariel.
Isabella.
Cyril.
Hi, Mixies! You're watching the very first episode of Mix Diaries.
Where we listen and share stories.
Stories that come from us and of course from you, our Mixies.
Of course, Mix won't be complete without
Mariel?
Isabella,
and Cyril. Only here in
Mix Diaries. So today, I want us to deep dive into a very interesting topic for this episode,
Wow.
which
Ano yan,
is
ano yan?
about parasocial relationship.
Ooh, very interesting.
Have you guys encountered that term before?
Yes, as a K-pop fan, I have been encountering that term for a very long time now, no? So, to inform our listeners, a parasocial relationship is about a person who develops an emotional deep connection with public figures, influencers, and celebrities, or just simply a person who doesn't even know their name.
Yes.
Right. This kind of relationship could be either positive or negative, and we will talk more about that as we proceed with today's episode.
Yes.
Just to clarify, this is a one-sided relationship or connection. Even though they personally don't know the certain figure or celebrity, they spend a lot of time watching their shows, stalking all their social media accounts, and putting so much effort into expressing their devotion and support. So,
Yes.
Mariel, you've mentioned earlier that as a K-pop fan, you've often heard about it. Have you experienced it? Could you share it with us?
Yes. So yes, actually, I experienced parasocial relationship during the pandemic. So I became a K-pop fan during that time, specifically the group called 𝐿𝐴. Do you guys know 𝐿𝐴?
Yes, of
So,
course.
hello to engines out there.
Hello.
So during that time, I was very updated on Stan Twitter to the point that I don't even take a bath or eat on time.
Oh my gosh.
And I also buy birthday cakes for my idols, even though I'm the only one who's gonna eat it. Which is very funny, right? And the funny thing also is that I take my photo cards on a date, and I act like you're my
Really?
boyfriend. Yes.
Nakikita ko yung iba papaliguan, papapakainin.
Yes,
That's
that's
true.
right. And then the most crucial thing is that I buy almost all of their expensive albums. So those albums really made me happy, and 𝐿𝐴 and mostly K-pop became my source of strength and comfort. However, as I grow older, I realized that I should have used that money on other necessary things na lang. So I also had this kind of mindset kasi before na I am not a real fan if I don't buy their merchandises or go to their concerts. But I realize now na it doesn't define me as a fan. As long as I
Yes.
support their music and love
Yes.
them, I am still a fan.
Yeah.
So, do you guys also experience a parasocial relationship before?
First of all, I love your story. Thank you for
thank
sharing
you.
that. Well, for me, I definitely experienced having that kind of relationship before. If you guys are familiar with Twice.
Yes, of course.
So for our Mixies who are not familiar with them, they are a K-pop group consists of 9 members. In fact, it's already their 10th year anniversary.
Wow. Happy anniversary,
Can you believe
once.
that?
Happy anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary. I was only 11 years old when they debuted, and I started to become a fan of them when I was 14 years old.
Wow.
And now I'm almost 21 already. So
Oh
it's
my
been
God.
almost 7 years na rin since I started to become a fan of them during the pandemic, 2019. And if you're going to look at my Facebook page, actually, they are the first thing that you're going to see because I attended their concert last October 4.
Wow.
Wow, nice.
Yes, to tell you that's one of the best experiences of my life. And shout out to my friend who guided me all throughout the concert since it's my very first time. And actually, we have the same bias. So bias.
Who's your bias?
Yes, Sana is my bias.
Wow.
Hello,
Nice
minasabi
na yan.
Sana. So bias in K-pop industry or K-pop world means your favorite member of the group.
Yes.
And mine is Sana. And it just so happens that me and my friend have the same. So we're kind kind of like, uy, akin lang siya. Akin na yung photo cards na yan, di ba?
As if sa'yo talaga
Diba?
siya.
Yes, I relate to that.
Na para bang kilala talaga kayo, di ba? Then that is called
Parasocial relationship.
Yes, unfortunately though, they are not complete. So it's only 8 of them because one of them were unable to attend last concert. So we're a bit sad, and we understand since health comes first. And
Yes.
that already tells a lot about my relationship or our relationship with Twice, since they are a group who really values their fans. And in fact, I
Yes.
watched their documentary in the
Oh.
cinema, yes. And they talked about their beginnings and up to now, and that really made me so much more attached to them. So Twice, if you're seeing this, I love you. So how about you, Bella? Do you have any experiences?
So mine started during the pandemic as well, no? Since I had nothing much to do, I started watching Glee, the musical
Yes, the
series.
musical
Yeah.
one.
Very
And
nice.
that's when I became a fan of Darren Criss. At first, I just admired him because he's so cute, he's so talented. But then it turned into an obsession. You know how?
How?
I followed all his socials, watched all his interviews, his events, his shows repeatedly, and I even bought his albums kahit kapos ako nun, ha.
Just like me.
Yeah, I was so attached to him to the point I learned everything about him. His beliefs, his background, his family, everything. No, I was like Detective Conan kasi I also had a folder of his pictures on my phone. And the crazy part is I used to talk to them every single day and night as if he could hear and understand me, diba?
So you're being delusional.
I know. And it got so bad that I started imagining things like us having conversations, being married, or having kids. Grabe, di ba? But now I'm still a fan of him, but it's no longer the obsessive kind, thankfully.
Yes.
So now that we finished telling our story, it's time to read the stories from you, our Mixies, in this very special box right here.
Wow.
Nice.
So, yes, and of course, we won't end this podcast without any advices and lessons from us. So now, let's read our first letter from our first Mixie.
I'm so excited.
This
What
is
could that be?
from Cholly. So, she said, from my own experience as a fangirl who followed different groups, it has a big impact on me. These artists encourage me to explore and learn new things like going to concert. But attending concerts doesn't define you as a great fan, as long as you support and love them. I am very happy because they complete me, and I am really thankful because they make my life colorful and wonderful.
Wow, it's nice.
Right.
It's true, no? Kasi those celebrities help a lot to their fans.
Yes.
By their talent, music, or content, no? They can give warmth and comfort to them.
Yes.
Especially in this world na not every day is a good day or happy day, no? There are times that we are sad and tired. And itong mga celebrities or public figures na to, yung sometimes nagsisave talaga sa
Yes,
atin.
that's so true.
Yes, it's definitely relieving that there are people out there, especially the ones that we look up to, who can be a shoulder to lean on.
Yes.
Right? So, for our next Mixie,
Ooh, the second one.
so our Mixie said, sometimes when you see pictures of them with other celebrities, especially girls, you feel jealous even if you're
Ooh.
just a fan. That's why I realize how delusional it can look. Loving them is fine, but it's also important to stay grounded. From Mixie Chim. I definitely agree, Mixie Chim. How about you guys?
Yes. So, parasocial relationship could also have its bad side, no? So, it could be harmful for the imagination of the fans and also dangerous for the idols because it could invade their privacy.
Definitely.
So, there are fans who are called sasaengs on the K-pop world. Do you guys
Yeah.
know
Of
that term?
course.
So, sasaengs are the K-pop fans who stalk their idols and also contact them on their phone numbers, which is very disrespectful,
Yes.
right? And also, according nga dun sa letter, there are fans who are jealous when their idols have a love life. So yeah, and also there are fans who also keeps on defending their idols even though their idols did something wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this could also become an obsession, no? To the
Definitely.
point where they neglect the
Yes.
reality and their health.
Yes.
So for our last mixie, this is from
Last one.
Mark Lee.
Ooh, NCT fan.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark Lee.
Based on my experience back in high school when I was stunning BTS, nagrely ako sa kanila. There were times na hindi na ako nakakakain ng tama at nakakatulog because there's this part of me na I had to. Like, they became my responsibility and not just for fun only.
Right, so based on what you've read, it really shows the contrast or the different types of effects
Yes.
that this type of relationship can offer us. So, all in all, parasocial relationship could be either positive or negative. It can lead us into obsession, but it can also be a way for us to have inspiration.
Yes.
It's just a matter of how we handle ourselves as fans.
Yes.
So upon hearing our stories and the stories of our mixies, do you guys have anything to say or any advices?
Mariel, would you like to go first?
Yes, so my advice is there's nothing wrong with being a fan as long as your support and love have limitations and boundaries. And also it's important to still have bonding with your friends and family in your real life. And also let's not devote ourselves too much on our idol since there are humans also.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
How about you, Bella?
For me, there's nothing wrong with having a parasocial relationship, just like what Mariel said. Kasi being a fan is totally normal, no? It's your way of showing appreciation to your favorite artist. They even inspire you to do better and
Yes,
give you
that's
comfort
right.
when you're going through something. Just don't let it interrupt your life, no? Your daily routines, and your of course, your health.
Yes.
And the
that's what's
privacy of your favorite artist, no?
Yes.
And also, it's also okay to daydream about them occasionally.
Yes.
No, as long as you know what's real and what's not. So you should be grounded pa rin sa reality.
Yes.
What about you, Sai?
Well, for me, my takeaway this episode is to really believe in the power of balance. Everything has their own scope and delimitation. Scope and delimitation.
Yan?
Nagre-research. I mean, everything has their own boundary. We can still be a supportive fan while still having a life outside of them. So, it's very important for us to learn how to balance because too much of everything can be harmful for us and the people around us. So, yes, respect the balance.
Yes. And lesson for this episode is respect the balance.
That's all for today.
Thank you very much for tuning in up to the very end of this episode.
And we hope you learn something from us.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like our content.
Leave a comment if you have any thoughts about this topic.
And suggest on the comment box on what topic we should do next.
Again,
I'm Marielle,
I'm Isabella.
and I'm Cyril.
and this is
Mixed Diaries.